diary entry, whatever. I just wanted to do this for documentation purposes. Like where I'm at right now in life it's impossible. So it's 9:30. I just had a cup of coffee. I'm back at the studio. I literally feel like 80% of my life I'm a dog that's leashed. Like all I want is off this leash, but I spent the whole day today working, and then as soon as I got home from work, my wife needed to go work, so I spent the rest of my night with the children and making dinner and all that stuff and getting them to bed. And then 9 o'clock rolls around and I can finally get to work. Like, that is going to change because it has to if I'm going to be successful. I currently am on food stamps. I don't have a car. I'm borrowing my mom's 1996 Infiniti, which, thank God, it's still running with 230 something thousand miles on it. I have 2 young kids. I have no extra money. I do have a studio, so that's cool. I gotta get enough business to at least pay the rent to keep the studio going. So that's helpful because I can at least work late at night. I have like 399 followers on Instagram. I have like 15 people follow me, and then I have 400 and something, and then I have 399 because all you people follow and unfollow. It's really annoying. Yeah, like I truly believe that music is what I'm supposed to be doing. It's my gift. I have a strong conviction to make it into a career, even though I've been doing it for a while, and the kid who started 2 weeks ago has more results than I do. I'm learning how to market. I'm trying to find the right people to work with. I may have found a producer, which I'm really excited about. I got a sample today that was super dope, and if it all works out, hopefully he's gonna be able to produce my album, and that will be sweet. Yeah, like the level that I have to exponentially grow though is insane. Like the guys I'm looking at who I would say are like in the ballpark of my skill level, maybe a little better, maybe a little less, like they're good artists. Most of them have at least 100,000 listeners per month on Spotify, and I have 20. So I think I have 25 this month. So like no bills are getting paid from 25 listeners on Spotify. I really, 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 really want to go full-time with music. I know a lot of people do, and I'm really focused to make that happen. It's not a pretty road. Like, it's not glamorous. At least in my case, I know some kids get signed like at 19 and then they blow up. Like, I wouldn't have been able to handle it at 19, so I'm glad I'm not 19 anymore. But man, I'm ready now. Like, I know my sound. I'm understanding my brand. I'm learning the marketing side. I know my why, my reason. Like everything in my mind, at least to a certain degree, is there. But I fight because my reality is so much different, drastically different from what I see in my mind. Like, and I try to envision it and like really actually picturing what it will take to go from where I am now to that place is like insane. I mean, if somebody asked me to go out to eat, I cringe because I'm like, that's gonna be like $12 that I have to spend to, going to a place where it's like, yeah, I got 500,000 listeners on Spotify, and I do music full time, and I have an amazing fan base. Like, I can't really picture all the steps in between. Like, I can kind of like go there in my mind, but I don't know all the steps in between. And it's kind of crazy to even think that leap is in my head. And I feel like it's going to happen really fast. And a lot of time has been stolen from me, like from my own bad decisions, from depression, from whatever, and like I need all that time back now. I need to make up for lost time, I guess, as they say, and that's what I'm truly believing for. Like 2019, I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I really am expecting a lot to happen, and that things are gonna just like take off. That's not to say there won't be a lot of work, and not everything will probably happen at one time, but I do expect like that I feel like there's gonna be some sort of advanced promotion, like expedited, speedy promotion. People are gonna just start finding me, because nobody can find me right now. Like, dear Lord, I'm Here is an amazing track, and nobody has heard it. But that's okay. The new stuff is gonna be like crazy amazing. The next album, the whole concept is bananas, and I think it's gonna go over really well. If I get the producer to, if he makes me 10 or 12 tracks like the one he made, or the little clip that he sent me, like, it's gonna be epic, and the concept is gonna match it, and then it's gonna be down to music videos, which the music videos I want to put out probably cost like $100,000 each or something. I don't even know. So cringing at $12 lunch and needing $100,000 videos is kind of like, okay. But if you're paying attention and watching me now, like you're literally, if I can pull this off, if things come together, if I can make music into a full-time career like I want to, you're gonna witness a miracle, because there's just no way. Like, I'm too busy to put in the work that I need to in order to actually make it full-time. Like, and I can't afford to pay anybody, which I would need to do even if I was full-time. Like, it's an impossible equation, but I'm working on figuring it out. I believe I can, and I believe that the things that need to happen are going to happen. The people that I need to meet, I'm going to meet them, and the pieces are going to start coming together. Like, I'm fighting to find the right pieces. I know stuff doesn't just fall in place. Like, I'm not that ignorant, but I also, on the other side of that, do expect that things are going to happen that are bigger than me, that I couldn't make happen anyways. So I need both. And all you guys who listen and pay attention, like, you are a huge part of that, because there's no way like anybody will ever know who I am if I'm the only person saying, hey, listen to my music, because nobody cares. There's 100 million rappers out there saying, hey, yo, check out my SoundCloud. Like, that's not really my style anyways. I do think my music is good, but I'm not going to spam you with it. And, yes, I'm going to learn how to market, and I'm learning and trying to figure that out, so it's not in your face, like, pushy, salesy, because I hate that stuff. But, at the same time, like, the reality is, if you want a full-time career, you have to make money, and you have to have a good fan base in order to make money. And if you want to do things like crazy music videos, then you also need some money. So, and time. Like, if I want to actually allow these thoughts to be as elaborate as they need to be to create what I want to create, I need the time to sit and think, plot them out. Like the next album, I really haven't started writing lyrics yet. I've jotted a couple of ideas, but for the most part, I've just storyboarded the whole thing. Like, I have just the whole concept and what the visuals look like and what the sound is like, and what the whole storyline is. Like, I'm almost writing a movie or something for this project, and it's crazy. I also just realized this is now an 11-minute video that no one is going to watch probably, and also I don't even know how I can post this to be online. I guess YouTube or something, but anyways, yeah, these are my thoughts for tonight. I gotta get to work because I just got to the studio, and I can't waste any more time, but I appreciate all of you who are riding with me, and seriously, the next album is gonna be amazing. It's called Promise to Myself, I think, unless I change that, but so far it seems like a good title, good working title, and yeah, this is a promise that I made to myself. Like, I'm gonna be a full-time rap artist that supports my family and makes amazing works of art. I really don't care to just rap anymore. Like, I do love rhyming words and coming up with super intricate rhyme schemes. I love that stuff, but I also want to tie that in with like complex artistic visuals and ideas and concepts and storylines, and it's way bigger than just jumping on some random beat and just rapping. Like, that was cool to me when I was like 15 and maybe to like age 20, and now I'm pretty much in a totally different space as an artist, and yeah, I have so much potential, and now it needs to be unleashed, because yeah, if it doesn't, I'm gonna be devastated, and I literally don't feel like I'm living most of the time because my time is so restrained from making music. I'm that dog on the leash, and I am getting off that